What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Draft to Glory. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different just for a test, and it might happen naturally and it might not, but what I'm going to do guys is I'm going to lose if I get to the second round in the second round. I just want to see what a traditional hey I've lost in the second round reward would be, to see if it's still good enough to pack something decent with all of these crazy things in packs. With that being said, thank you for being here. If you could drop a thumbs up, it would be appreciated. We're going to go for the 3-4-2-1. We're going to see if we can get our first ever 194. Of course, we've never got a 194 before. I've got a 94 rated with, I think it was like 96 chemistry. We've got the 193 several times at this stage. But if you're enjoying Draft to Glory, guys, drop a thumbs up. And I know it might sound stupid, like trying to lose. Oof, that Hazard. I wish it was a 99, but I've got to take it. Yeah, it sounds kind of weird trying to lose, but for me, I kind of just want to see what happens. Ooh, the brothers. Yeah, what happens if you lose in the second round? Do you still get a good reward or not, really? And I don't even know. I might still play it through. I don't know. I'm just in my head at the start. I'm like, hey, I just want to lose in the second round, see how that happens. You know, see what happens with it. Oh God. But sometimes my ego gets the better of me, and I still will try because I just can't do it. You know what I mean? Wow. Now, De Bruyne is actually the absolute perfect pick here. Team of the season, De Bruyne. We swap him around. He gets a soft link to Thorgan Hazard, a hard link to Eden Hazard. So Eden Hazard will now be on 10 chem no matter what. And Thorgan Hazard and De Bruyne will be on 7 chem no matter what. That's a good start. That allows us a big luxury of changing this right-hand side depending on who we get. And I'm actually going to take Ousmane Dembele. The likelihood of us getting like a Varane or a team of the season PK or something like that is pretty huge. So we're going to take him, or a 96 Godin. I tell you what, in terms of a 94 rated, a 194, we're going all right. Obviously, Florenzi, Hazard, and the Silva need to go, but outside of those, we're in a really, really good spot for it. Kind of ruined a little bit there. I could take Mina. Now, this would be one for the chemistry. This is one of those ones where skill says sometimes you just got to take a low-rated dude for like max chem boost. We don't have a Bundesliga player, so that doesn't really help. So I will take Mina. We'll swap him and Godin around. It will give Ousmane Dembele the full chem points. That's exactly what I was looking for. It's exactly what I was looking for. That Rafa Varane. It's not the 93 version of Rafa Varane, but it is a big, big card. And I guess we have to take Ter Stegen here. Sadly, that Varane-Ter Stegen link here, it could actually cost us. Because it's the low versions of both cards, it could genuinely cause us issues. For getting chemistry, we just need a La Liga centre mid and to change the striker and right wing, basically. Premier League or La Liga won't be a problem at all there. We'll take that Rodriguez card for the time being, quite simply because he is the highest rated. There's a La Liga centre mid. It's really not what I want. It only gives us 2 chem as well. Getting like a Lionel Messi at this stage, 99 Messi or 98 Messi or whatever it is, would be fantastic. This is causing me problems, man. It's giving me like alright cards. Like if I do want the 194, Neymar is probably you should take him. He's 92 rated, not quite exactly what we need, but because we have a 97 and 2 96s, we can sacrifice a little bit. We could take Romelu Lukaku, who would be incredible for chemistry. He would give us like 6 bonus chem points, and then we'd literally just need to change that right wing spot and we'd be fine. I'm going to take Lukaku for chem. I already feel like I've taken 4 low-rated cards for chemistry. We've taken Ter Stegen, Mina, Banega, and Romelu Lukaku. That's not good. That could be problems. That is huge, though. This Lionel Messi is absolutely massive. That should get us to 100 chemistry, or 96 anyway. And at this point, it is now Godin and Thorgan Hazard. There we go. Boom. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, there we go. So now we're up to 99 chemistry. The chem is basically done. If we don't get a manager that gives us 1 chem point, I'll be amazed. So now it is about solely picking up the rating, improving on that Mina, improving on that Banega, the Thorgan Hazard, the Romelu Lukaku, pretty important for us. And we're going to start off with nothing really. Riyad Mahrez can come in. So we're at 91 rated right now. We need a huge bench to get this up to 94. Absolutely huge. And it started off very good. And in fact, Hugo Lloris may well become super important in this team. You know, is a huge rating over Ter Stegen. If we can get Kemp elsewhere, ooh. Do I also take Bonucci and put 296s on the bench? Or do I take Felipe Luis and play him on 7 chem in place of Mina, and it would give Diego Godin a 3 chem boost. So chemistry would stay the same by taking Felipe Luis. Now we're talking about 4 ratings between those two and 12 ratings between Mina and Felipe Luis. So I'm going to take Felipe Luis. We're going to pop him there at that left back spot. Okay, so we lost 2 chem points. And then we could put Lewandowski on the bench. And that was huge. That was huge. We now just need to replace, I mean, a Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing would be great. Or like a big Premier League left mid. And that Alexis Sanchez that shows up would be quite good. That Augustinsson is going to be taken. Very, very, very big card there as well. Only 87 rated. Is this going to be the 194? Yes or no? That Geds card, that's good. We don't lose any chem there because everybody's already on the same chem. Do we gain any chem anywhere? We don't. That's good though. That's another upgrade to the team. In pursuit of this 194, it's another upgrade to the team. I genuinely need 3 huge players here. A big Premier League or La Liga striker would have been ideal. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And that's pretty much crushed the chances of the 194. Unless I get like 99 Suarez, 99 Ronaldo here, I'm done for. Wow. Isco doesn't get perfect chemistry to anyone. So it doesn't actually help with chem. But is a big card. And has to be taken. We lose 1 chem because of his rating. But he gets us a bit. I basically need 99 Suarez or 99 Ronaldo here, guys. And we got 91 Ronnie Lopez. That's sad. It might be a 193. It's not even a 193. That's sad. It's a really, really good team. Other than Romelu Lukaku. What have we got here? He's 99. He's 90. Jesus, I actually didn't get a manager that took us to 100 chemistry. So it wouldn't have even mattered if I'd got 94 rating, because I couldn't have got the result anyway. So putting Isco in stays hard on chem. Everybody's like basically at the max. What can you do? Nothing. I mean, this is a really, really good team. But as I said, guys, I am just going to play the first round. I will play the second round, and if I lose, naturally, great. And if I'm winning towards the back end, then I'll throw the result. Because I just genuinely want to see how fortunate you can get from a generic round 2 result. In terms of the actual team, I'll probably sub on Florenzi for Banega when it's needed. And then either Geds and Lewandowski up front for Romelu Lukaku when it's needed. But that is the squad right there. I'm gonna take Thorgan Hazard as well instead of Rodriguez. I won't be using him. Doesn't change the rating anyway. That, guys, is the squad. Let's get into the action. Okay, guys, as we go into the gameplay, the first opponent we come up against has got a 94 chem, 90 rated, 4-3-1-2 team. And I know that you guys love draft. No, I know that you guys, some of you guys anyway, I've seen a little bit of comments in the comment section about like the titles and stuff, and people saying you don't need to title this and you don't need to title that, and without wanting to get into the finer details of how YouTube works and stuff, it's still like I'm still enjoying the game. So when I title it something like today's video, like the best card I've ever used or something like that, it's because I truly feel that at the time, and I'm just very happy with the player that I'm using or the team that I'm using. And in today's instance, we're talking about Eden Hazard. Now, I've used his 99, 98 and 97 a lot recently because we've been doing a lot more draft than normal, like a draft a day for like the last several weeks. It's been a lot of fun. And I'll tell you something, guys, that Eden Hazard 97 rated card or better is just remarkable. We talked about it in a previous video. We talked about his in-game stats and why he's great. But again, just look at the goals that he scores for me here. We went 3-0 down against these guys, a duo. I pulled it back to 3-1 with a banger from Hazard. We eventually got it back to 3-2 with Geds here. Feeds it through to KDB, and the Belgian duo as well, KDB and Hazard, was really, really helpful. But what I'm going to do for today's video, guys, is that we are going to go into the comment section of Draft to Glory episode 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to pick out the top comments and read them and talk about them. So the first one is from Jack Mercer. It says, did it annoy anyone else how much he kept mentioning skills in his video? Did I mention him a lot? That's my bad. Didn't mean to. Won't do it again. Unknown Zero says, who else watches the picks and then skips to the rewards? And that is why when we talk about cutting out goals and stuff, that's why I cut out goals and only show important goals. Because what I want to do is engage you guys with the gameplay. Because nobody wants to watch just a game of 8, 9, 10 goals of just regular crappy goals that you see all the time. Sure, it'd be fun to score some to watch some important goals that are either good because they're a great goal or because of how important they were in the context of the game. But based on like my YouTube analytics and stuff, generally speaking, people watch the draft, click through the gameplay, and then watch the packs. And so, if I could, I wouldn't show you guys any gameplay. But obviously, I think some people enjoy watching the gameplay, that's for sure. At least 30 to 40% of the people that watch the video do watch the gameplay as well. But what I want to do is get you guys engaged with the gameplay, which is why I skipped through a lot of it. But yeah, that's the second top comment there as well. So obviously, it's true that a lot of people skip through it. We've got JGJ. It says, I don't play FIFA anymore, but I always watch Net videos. Just saying, best FIFA YouTuber. Yo, JGJ. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate your comment. It's always nice to read something nice in the comment section, that's for sure. Doggo says, that's Saul, not downgraded Koke. You know what's crazy? I'm sure you guys do it all the time, and I do it even though I've been playing FIFA for so many years. I've been making YouTube videos for so many years, and I generally know this game inside out. It's so easy to make a mistake very easily like that, or it's so easy to just make an error in terms of that sort of stuff, because there's so much information in your mind, like, you know, from all the different players, all the different card types, their skill moves, their weak foots, their stats, their work rates, their heights, their traits, to bring that information to the front of your brain just on an instant to make sure you say the right thing. Sometimes it just makes you get things confused, and I see some people, sometimes say, how is he a FIFA YouTuber when he doesn't know this and this, and it's not about not knowing it. It's about just sometimes making, a small error or a small mistake. But it's okay more so as well if I post-commed everything. You would see like far fewer mistakes, but because everything's generally live, like even though this is post commentary, it's just a live section of me talking, right? It's post gameplay, but it's just 8 or 9 minutes of me just talking only, and I don't do stop cuts or edits or anything like that. So I could stop and then bring back the conversation and make sure I get that mistake gone. It's just not been what I've done. And hey, maybe that's why I'm not the biggest YouTuber or a bigger YouTuber, because I'm not removing those small errors that some people don't like. But yeah, apologies for making some mistakes. You'll probably find a mistake a video, if I'm being honest. Maybe sometimes more than one mistake a video. I apologise, man, if it's too late to apologise. Quacking Panda says, pulling my hair out, Nep, swap Godin and Garay, but love you, Nep. I actually did in the end as well. WW Nation says, guys played draft, win it of course or semi-final. I played 5 drafts and got 440k profit. You can pack all the crazy cards. I've probably made about 400k profit over my last 2 drafts as well. We packed that Team of the Season Jamie Vardy, we packed a different special card, and then Team of the Season Batshuayi. So between Batshuayi and Jamie Vardy, it was like 300 and maybe like 300 or so. So yeah, I probably made 300 to 400k. Jake Popel says, yo, NepentheZ. Do you know nepotism is actually a word? Says, you're the best YouTuber ever and you are sick at FIFA. Well, thank you very much, man. That's awesome. Lel Max says he's worth 58k, Omega lol. And I guess he's talking about Batshuayi, which, when I looked at him yesterday, he was worth over 100k. I think the team of the season market, wow, yeah, he's down to 50k now. So even by the time you posted your comment, and me now looking at the price, which is about an hour ago, he's gone down another like 5 to 10k. Yesterday when I actually, well, the day I actually packed him, because I recorded them 2 days in advance, the day I actually packed him, he was worth like around 100k. But because the team of the season market is crashing so hard because of how many good rewards there are, on July the 23rd, when I packed him, because that's when I recorded that video, his going rate was 180k. July the 24th, his going rate was 100k, and now July 25th, his going rate is 50k. At the time, it was a great pack, and lots of profit made. And I should have sold him, and I didn't sell him. I'm actually going to have to go through my club and sell all of my team of the season cards now, because they're just gonna keep plummeting price, aren't they? Hey, it's good for the general game, but in terms of making profit, not quite as good. But anyway, guys. This is going towards the end of the gameplay. I was going to quit in the second round to see what the rewards were going to do for us, but I just can't. I just can't. I'm struggle. If I lose in the second round because I'm just not good enough at FIFA, then so be it. But yeah, we went through. We won the draft. Lots of goals in every game. This guy ended up rage quitting in the 90th minute there. This is going to be the end of the gameplay. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for watching my channel, for being here, for subscribing, for liking. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get into the packs. So guys, I didn't end up quitting in the second round. I mentioned it in the draft part. I had a hunch that I wouldn't. And actually, the guy that I played in the second round, he was fantastic. What an opponent. It was a really fun game. A really tough game, a really good game. Once again, a huge issue with the 3-back formation is that you just leak goals. Especially with, you know, Godin, who doesn't have the greatest pace. My other 2 defenders have really good pace, so there's no excuses there. But if you don't have like a top tier goalkeeper, you're screwed. The amount of long shots that my goalkeeper let in and that my opponent's goalkeepers let in was absurd. My immediate changes, pretty much every game except for the final, was Geds on, Lukaku off, and then we also bought Florenzi on for Banega, just for that like incredible defensive addition. I did struggle to keep the ball out. We've now won 80 drafts in our lifetime. We won 4-3, 4-3, 5-4, and 6-3. We conceded 13 goals in these 4 games, an average of like 3.25 goals per game. Really poor. However, we have an average of like 5 goals per game scored. What do we have? We have like 19, so just under 5 goals per game scored on average. Even the final was tricky. I went 2-0 up. I should have had a penalty. I then missed an open goal with Messi. He then pulled it back to 2-2. I then went 3-2 up and I should have had another penalty. And it just, I don't know, it just went weird. But anyway, we won the draft. 2 rare gold packs and a premium gold pack. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. The rare gold packs, I still think, I've always thought that this was one of the worst rewards that you can get. And even though we have a good chance of packing something good, this is still such a bad reward because the rare gold packs could potentially only offer 3 rare players and they could all be trash. And so, as we've said many times before, I think the 25k packs and the 5k packs is actually a good reward in terms of making profit because there are just so many items that you're guaranteed to make money. This and the 50k and the 5k pack are probably the worst 2 rewards that you can get right now. Again, we get 12 items all rares, but if we only get 3 players and they're all terrible, we've got no chance. But we're going to get, so there you go, pack number 1 is a thin pack. We don't even get a board player. But well, not a lot you could do about that, really, is there? See, like a 78 and a 75, a whole bunch of consumables and another 75. And that, for me personally, is why these packs are absolute trash. Now, we're probably going to end up packing something out of this because I'm trying to say they're trash. But then again, probably not because they are actually trash. So let's see what we get out of this one. Is it going to be a board? No, so it's 2 thin packs. So there you go. So even with all these special cards in packs, if you win the draft and you get 2, look at what we got. We literally got 5 players rated 78 or lower and 181 rated card out of all of those packs, or 6 players rated 78 and lower. It's just so bad in terms of the rewards. However, we won the draft. Eden Hazard was once again absolutely spectacular. This is going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.